Hi, this is Hito from hitostar.com. I'm an astrologer based in New York City, originally from Japan. My mission is to inspire, motivate, and bring joy in your life. Today, I'm going to be speaking about solar eclipse in Leo on August 11th, 2018. This summer in 2018, we have three big important eclipses. So the first one was on July 12th and 13th, Cancer solar eclipse. And the second one was July 27th and 28th, Aquarius lunar eclipse. And the third one we have is August 11th, Leo solar eclipse. So solar eclipse is a bigger version of a new moon. When the sun and the moon comes together, it's a new moon. And when the moon and the sun comes opposed to each other, that's a full moon. And this time it's a new moon, but it's a special version of a new moon. Eclipses tend to bring big changes in your life. So big endings and beginnings should be happening right now this summer. So I've been talking about these eclipses in the last two videos, how important it is for us to be able to connect to ourselves, to be able to download messages from the universe, meaning to truly look into ourselves and find answers in life. The big topic around these eclipses this summer is the planet Mars. I talked a lot about this in the last video as well, but the Mars is much closer to the Earth this summer 2018. So usually the Mars is 140 million miles away from the Earth, but this summer it is 35 million miles away, which is 4 times closer than usual. The last time this event happened was 2003, so 15 years ago. It is a very rare event, and when a planet is closer to the Earth, the symbol of the planet is magnified. So this summer, as you can see from the news, there are a lot of fires and heat in general. In Japan, where I'm from, and also in Europe, they had very unusual temperature in this summer. It is very much related to this planet Mars. Mars is a lot to do with heat, passion, willpower, and aggression and temper. So this summer, there's a lot of Mars energy, meaning a lot of anger, temper, passion, heat in general are easy to come up. So just be mindful if you are getting into some arguments, fights. This Mars energy is very strong, and especially right now, this summer, the Mars is making this angle called square that's 90 degrees, which is a very intense angle in astrology. So Uranus is a lot to do with sudden changes, revolutions, sudden opportunities, separations, electricity. So this energy of change is happening with the planet Mars. So there could be some sudden changes that comes from your temper, anger, aggression, willpower. So this can be a great energy if you are able to use it in business, if you are able to use it in passion in general. But be careful not to get into sudden fight, anger, because this can manifest in an aggressive way as well. Eclipses can stir things up. So depending on your chart, you might be having some crazy situation that never happened in your life, or it might not be too bad. Maybe you don't realize that many changes are happening, but even on the under the surface, things are changing rapidly. And this summer is a summer of change. So at this eclipse in Leo on August 11th, we have 6 planets retrograding at this point. We have Mercury retrograde from July 26th till August 19th. So things to do with communications, conversations, emails, text, anything to do with electronic devices. You might be having some delays, cancellations, misunderstandings, miscommunications. These are the things that tend to happen during Mercury's retrograde time. This Mercury retrograde is happening in sign of Leo, and the great way to use Mercury's retrograde is to look into yourself, look into your past, look into physically your notes from the past, people from the past. Especially the sign of Leo is a lot to do with your self-expressions and having fun in your life. So what are the things you love to do from your heart? What are the things you love to have fun? And what are your self-expressions? Maybe there are things you've forgotten lately that you used to love from your heart. Maybe things that you used to do in your childhood or when you were younger. This is a great time to look into that, because Mercury in Leo is trying to revisit your childlike energy, and it is a great time to look into your expressions. What are your best expressions in this life? Most of my clients who take my astrology sessions, they always have some kind of wish, some kind of passion to express themselves, and they always want to look into what are the things they really like to do in this life. It could be creating your own business, it could be just starting your hobbies, it could be performing on a stage. It can be very different depending on the person, but the important part is to follow your passion, follow your heart, because if we are not doing that, our true self is not shining, and whatever we do in this life is not moving forward. So this time of Leo, especially the eclipse in Leo, is reminding us to look into our passion in an authentic way. Leo needs to be respected and connect to our hearts. New moons are a fantastic time to make your intentions. Make some wishes and set your intentions to express yourself. Another topic at this new moon and eclipse in Leo is we have Jupiter squaring 90 degrees to the moon, sun and Mercury. So this planet Jupiter is about hope, abundance and expansions, and it is making an intense angle to these planets, and that can bring you a lot of hope and wishes and abundance. But because this is 90 degrees, which is a very intense angle, it can be over-promising or overthinking, overdoing things. But it is a great energy with Jupiter, because Jupiter in sign of Scorpio right now is giving us a chance to recover ourselves and recover relationships. And because all the planets are in retrograde, it is a great time to meet people from the past and remember things from the past and reconnect with yourself from the past. So during this eclipse season this summer, my clients and my friends have been reporting me a lot of things. Many people are going through significant changes, and some people are not even feeling the change, which is okay as well. Some people are getting into car accidents, fire, cutting fingers. I burnt myself here with hair iron. So all these things can be happening, and big part of these eclipses are relationships as well. So you might be changing your relationship completely. You might be feeling totally a different feeling to some people, that you feel like ending some relationships, which is okay. And we always have endings and beginnings in lives, and eclipse tends to bring those situations much more than usual. The important thing here is for you to be feeling good about yourself, because eclipses can stir things up, and you might feel guilty, or you might feel hurt, you might feel anxious. But at the end, the most important thing for us is to come back to ourselves, being able to calm down and be yourself. Thank you so much for watching. This is Hito from hitostar.com. Last month I did birthday sale special, and thank you so much for those who purchased my sessions. And I had several clients reporting me that they would love to purchase my sessions, but they cannot afford my sessions. So this month I created a special offer. Usually my astrology session for an hour is $275, but this time I am giving a discount for $95 for 40 minutes. So if you are interested in my astrology session, this is a great opportunity for you, because even in 40 minutes we can talk about a lot of things. So this summer sale is only until August 31st. So please do buy your session by August 31st, but your session date can be by October 31st. So please go to my website hitostar.com, and you can purchase the discounted session from there. And I changed about myself a lot with astrology. I had a really hard time several years ago, and astrology really helped my life. And now I am using it every single day, just looking at where the moon is right now, or where the planets are right now, and how and why am I feeling like this, just to know how much we are connected to the planets at the moment can really help you, and be able to learn about yourself, learn about nature, learn about the universe. And I believe astrology is very, very cool, that it has so much potential to apply into your daily life and change yourself in the longer term. Thank you so much for watching again. I am wishing you a beautiful solar eclipse in Leo. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
It's so sexy, Van.